Hey guys, we are back for another video. We are going to get right in. We're talking about Clayanna, Jennifer Williams, and of course, Evelyn Nasty Lozada. So let's jump right in. There have been information that Clayanna put out that she actually landed a blow to Evelyn. However, the scene was heavily edited and it was taken out. So we're going to jump into it. We know that Clayanna is fired from the show, but let's get into what actually happened. But before we do, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you share this video and also enable your bell notifications so you do not miss an episode. Also, we are at 20K subs, so thank you all for your support, and let's jump right into this video.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Okay, guys, so let's jump right into this video. We know of the situation. If you have not watched the last episode of Basketball Wives, go ahead and check it out. If you have not, I have a slightly review up on my page. Specifically, I'm going to be talking about a situation that was not shown on television, as it is reported that it was edited out. Now, we've seen Clayanna wig get snatched off. Very, very silly because, again, her back was turned. I feel like if you're going to do that, you should have done that in her face. She was out of there after they snatched her wig out. To me, I felt like that was overly excessive. If you're going to snatch her wig off, then you should leave. So I'm not sure why Evelyn was allowed to stay there after snatching someone's wig off. Now, with the situation with her and Jen, she confronted Jen, but she never touched her. So that's what they do on this show. They confront one another. But what I want to point out here is Clayanna has said some things that has led me to believe that she, in fact, put her hands on Evelyn. And therefore, whatever happened, and she was actually put out. So I don't know how it happened as far as her putting her hands on Evelyn. I'm not sure if it happened after her wig got pulled off, but in a series of messages that she has released, it looks like we were not shown the full extent as to what had happened. We know that Evelyn she appears to be a bully, but she only bullies people that she can get away with it, like Jennifer. We did not see that with OG. OG is not on the show simply because she stood up to Evelyn and Evelyn couldn't take it. Tammy is not on the show for a similar reason. It seems like whenever these ladies come on this show and give Evelyn the energy that she gives, they're off the show. Which leads me to believe, is her and Shawnee, do they got some kind of, gay relationship going on? Because something is not adding up. So let's get into these messages. This is a message that Clayanna released on her social media. And she said, these edits are insane. It's like I'm not even watching the same show. But we're going to get into it. We know that, the shows are edited, but according to these messages, guys, that we're getting into, what Clayanna is saying paints a total different picture of what we actually saw on the show. So again, this is a message that Clayanna put out on social media. Since when does saying you're neutral and staying off everything to my face, then do some sneaky sucker shit like snatching a clip in wig with only 3 clips that a baby could pull off make you tough? I agree. Straight, scary ass coward move. When I literally was standing next to you 3 minutes prior and you were scared to death of me to actually square up. So if she's saying that Evelyn was scared of her 3 minutes ago to square up, that means that they were going to fight or that something happened. I really believe this part when she say Evelyn is scared, because Evelyn only bullies people that she can. Once you give her what she gives you, she backs down. So I really believe this. She said, so you had to do some sneak shit, but still never actually laid hands on me, not once. But I for sure hooked off. I for sure hooked off. Doesn't that imply that she swung or made contact with Evelyn? I don't know, guys. That's what I would think it meant. So, if you walk away with a clip in wig, you won a fight. So, there was a fight that happened here. We didn't see that. We only saw her snatch her wig off, a clip on wig. So, in fact, she's saying she hooked off, which means she landed. It took how many security guards to get me up off her? Yeah, that part. So we didn't see that part either. We saw her standing up. So it looks like Clayanna laid hands on both of them. It said, coward move. She wanted no real part. Scary ass. I'm around I'm around in real life, not some stage reality TV BS. What's up? So that was the problem with Clayanna. Clayanna, I get it. She was very animated to me, but I feel like her energy was the way that it was because I feel like that is what she was met with. So I believe the reason that she acted how she did was because of the energy that they gave her, because I felt like that's not who she really was. So let's get into the next message. She further states, looking for a moment when you return, but no one is checking for you. So she basically saying, Evelyn just came back. She was looking for a moment, but nobody was checking for her. Was that your big one? Basically, was pulling off my big. Was that your big one? Trying to use me to stay relevant because my name was louder than yours all season. Trust me, not intentionally, but never had any energy toward my face to face. I believe that. I believe that because when they met in the room, you didn't have that same energy, Evelyn. We all know how heavily edited my hotel room scene was. She left my room on some peaceful I'm neutral BS. I see the show when everyone else does. So, of course, I never heard her shit talking behind my back, which is very interesting because they normally give the cast that particular part of the show just maybe I think maybe a week or so before I'm sorry, before it airs. So she's saying she never got anything. So she only saw the show when we saw it. She said, I would have had the same energy for her as anyone else. She's saying, but she didn't know that Evelyn was saying those things behind her back. She said, oh, mind y'all, we were all told we will be fired if any of us did anything prior to leaving for Arizona. Yet clearly, there were two sets of rules. She didn't swing not once, just praying to God for enough security guards to grab her, to grab me and save her ass. Now, I want to know what y'all think. Like, we got to talk about this. So there's a lot of allegations that Clayanna is making, and a couple I find to be very true. The scenes are definitely heavily edited, and we have heard by countless women that generally with basketball wise, for some reason, Evelyn's edit is always looking to make her look like she actually was the winner in all arguments or in any fight. So Clayanna is saying that, I mean, she said it in her message. She said, but I for sure hooked off. So I for sure hooked off. Is that not saying that she landed one on Evelyn? That is what I'm getting. She also stated that Evelyn snatched her wig, obviously, when she knew the security could grab her. I've heard that by countless women on this show. She states that her and Evelyn met in her hotel room where we all watched that. But of course, we only saw what they wanted us to see. So she's saying in that scene, Evelyn was very neutral. Of course, that was probably the end of the meeting because the part that we saw, Evelyn was being a lot, very animated and a little aggressive. But that's not how it ended, according to Clayanna. So you guys let me know what y'all think. We do know that Clayanna is not going to be coming back to the show just because of what Jackiechristie has stated. So I don't believe she's coming back. But do you guys really believe that she got the best of Evelyn and they did not show it? Again, we've been told this multiple times by multiple women, which is starting to make me think, is Shawnee and Evelyn, do they have some kind of secret female relationship going on? Because this stuff has been said repeatedly, not by one ex-cast member, not by two or three. Every cast member has said this. Roycereed just recently came out. She said the same thing, that Evelyn receives the best edits to make her look like she's always the winner in every argument. We saw when OG was there that OG was giving it to her so much that they couldn't even edit that out. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Do y'all think that Clayanna landed one on Evelyn? Because that's what she's saying. So let me know what y'all think, and I'll catch you in the next video.